Today is St. Nicholas Day, and lots of kids, especially in Central Europe, will be waking up to candy and oranges from St. Nick. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, watch yesterday's video on Krampus. In the English-speaking world, St. Nicholas and Santa Claus are often conflated, but who was the real St. Nicholas? Nicholas of Myra was a Christian bishop who lived from about 270 to 343 AD. However, those dates are a bit shaky. Some historians even question whether or not he was a real person. Others assert that he was present at the First Council of Nicaea in 325. In any case, by the 6th century, his cult was well established. According to legend, he gave all of his inherited wealth to the poor. In one famous legend, St. Nicholas heard of a family who couldn't afford dowries for their 3 daughters, and the girls were going to be forced into prostitution. So for 3 nights under cover of darkness, St. Nicholas threw bags of gold coins into the window of their home. On the 3rd night, he was caught and made the family promise to keep the gifts secret. This is a very early example of the general legend surrounding St. Nicholas, a man who gives gifts to young people under cover of darkness. He was canonized in 1466, and he's considered the patron saint of children. How did St. Nicholas become Santa Claus? In a previous video, we talked about the origin story of St. Nicholas of Myra and how he grew associated with miraculous gifts as the patron saint of children. And throughout the medieval period, the tradition developed of receiving gifts on December 6th from St. Nicholas, a practice that continues today in some Catholic countries, particularly in Central Europe. But after the Protestant Reformation, new converts could no longer partake in the veneration of saints. Instead, it was the Christ child who brought gifts, not on the 6th, but on the 25th. And in some European countries, including some Catholic countries, this is still the practice today. But in spite of the Reformation, the Dutch had a harder time letting go of St. Nicholas, whom they called Sinterklaas. When the Dutch colonialists arrived in New York, they brought Sinterklaas with them, who later became known as Santa Claus. As we've discussed, Christmas didn't become a family-friendly, child-centered holiday until the 1800s. With this shift in focus, along with heightened consumerism thanks to the Industrial Revolution, Santa Claus rose in prominence. And the imagery of the Dutch-American Santa Claus fused with the UK's Father Christmas to become the instantly recognizable symbol we all know today.